Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I am coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say, where's Dashi? Dashi's in my room. I'm just in the kitchen right now, just getting a little change of pace, eating some pizza. Anyway, we have a bit to go over today. All good news, all good things. Got celebrities coming in. We got other. We'll start off with the OMI though. OMI we are looking at today. It is up 0.3% today. It's pretty flat on the day. It is at 00075. We do have a little bit over a million in volume, got about 1.1. And then we have see how it compares to the rest of the market. The rest of the market has been pumping. Bitcoin was over 50,000 at one point. It is above 3% on the day. Ethereum up 4.4% on the day. ETH up at 2,600. Again, Bitcoin was at 50.2 before, back down to 49.7. BNB up 8%. Or no, I'm sorry. That's on the week. I'm sorry. BNB up 1%, Solana up 1.4, XRP up 1.3, Lido Stake up 4.6, Cardano up 3.6, and Avalanche up 2.0. Dogecoin has fallen from 11 to 12. It's up about 0.4% on the day. Chainlink is the one that rose above that. That is 2.3%. Avalanche, AVAX. I do want to check Sky real quick, because they have something going on with them. They're up 15% on the day. Heyo, $944,000 market cap. There is a space going on Thursday between, I think Comics and Crypto is going, and I think somebody else might go as well at 4 p.m. So that'll be interesting. And I do have a stream tomorrow with a bunch of the ladies of Veve. That'll be really fun. I still haven't extended all the invites yet. We're still working things together. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's still a lot of people out there that do not know. Obviously, most people here do. There's a lot of people, especially on Twitter and Facebook, is like, unless they're on YouTube watching people, that they don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of people that do not believe that we're ever going to burn OMI, like ever. Like I don't know if that's one of the reasons why they are maybe not buying. Maybe that's one of the reasons that they're fudders, because they believe the wrong things. Or maybe they are just trying to hurt the project by trying to spread misinformation. But you had Foster Hilt on Comics and Crypto's podcast a couple days ago, and he kind of went over something that's in the article. It's in the MCP Point article. Even if that wasn't enough, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Foster Hilt, being the Comey community manager, obviously has information on these things. But let's just go to the article first before we take Foster's word for it. Article: MCP tickets. When available, users can redeem their OMI tokens for bronze MCP tickets, which can be converted into additional MCP points. Okay, we know bronze to MCP, that's fair. This is not OMI to it's OMI to MCP, just with extra steps. Getting bronze tickets, getting that MCP point. Then you can allow them to climb to the next level, augment waitlist drops, spend their points on other in-app perks that we don't know what they are yet, and benefits as they come available. But that key takeaway: redeeming your OMI tokens for bronze MCP tickets. There are a couple of people, again, I don't know if they're just purposely being facetious and annoying, or just trying to spread FUD, or they're straight up dumb. And I'm just like, what do you think happens to the tokens? Well, it's going to Veve, right? It just could go to their wallets. They'll dump on the rest of the market. After we finally go to the moon, y'all will probably never see me again, because I never want to deal with the stupidity that is out there. Let's play those dominoes out, though. Let's go in and say that this person, has a mental disorder. But let's play these dominoes out and see where it goes. If I take some of my OMI and I want to redeem for bronze tickets, and then it goes to Veve or a Comey, and then they dump it on the market, how does that help them? They have billions of OMI that they are already not using, and that they are already burning. They have about 5.5 billion that'll be burned as soon as the OMI to Gem liquidity pool opens up. That'll be later this year. So they're already burning 5.5 billion OMI because they don't need it. So one, they're not going to need that. That's not going to help them burn anything from circulation. I mean, yeah, it might get them more money short term, just on the cash flow of that. But again, what is that going to do to their long-term holdings? Again, David and Dan have about 30 billion OMI each. They want to go and get as little in the circulating supply as possible. They want that circulating supply to dwindle. So again, short term, yeah, the company makes a tiny bit of cash revenue, tiny bit of free cash flow for that. But at the end of the day, that is probably one of the worst long-term moves that you could ever make. So I know sometimes people say things without thinking about them. Somebody said something really stupid. We go in and we determine that is a horrendous thing that they would be doing. If that wasn't enough, Foster Hill again was on Thomas the Crypto channel, and he says like, well, you know, with that OMI when you're redeeming it, well, that's not going to my wallet. I'll let you read in between the lines there. Again, maybe some people are a little bit dense and they just don't know what that means. If it's not going into his wallet and it's not going to Comey's wallet, what wallet do you think that's going into? I will bet dollars to donuts. I'll bet half my OMI stack that goes to a burn wallet. Now, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it goes to like a holding wallet that's not necessarily burned. It's just taken out of circulating supply. They have to keep that for whatever reason. But that is, it'll essentially be burned. So yeah, that's just something I kind of wanted to hammer home here, because there's a lot of people out there that either just don't understand or not willing to understand. And oh my God, I'm just totally done with the stupidity of it all. Anywho, we do have other things to go over. I was talking to Mr. Rolex yesterday. He was on Spaces. I went over, you know, who bought the new gold and silver Veve logo. I guess I'll do that now. But so I mentioned to him like, hey, I heard you got that most recent 101, that artwork. And he said, yeah, I did. It's great. You know, he's already at level 100. He doesn't need these, but he likes them. He's like, they're one of ones. They're great. You know, the dude already has 388 sets, over 7,000 comics, 5,600 collectibles. And that was a couple days ago also. So now for Dr. Rolex, I was in the Spaces hosted by O'Milly Tees, and he's just like, okay, what are Randy, how did you get Andre Jick to buy a logo? So here's the story with it. I'll tell you the same exact thing I told him. Is that last year, me and the Dogecoin millionaire, Pro the Doge, had met on Spaces. We were in Spaces a couple times for the Cat. The Cat is over $1 million market cap right now, actually better than Sky. I don't know if it has as much volume though. Anyway, we kind of bonded over that. We're in that nice little Telegram group that we have for the Cat. A lot of good things coming with that. Anyway, after we go and we meet, I tell him like, hey, we should get you on the podcast, because he's got a, hold on, let me move this pizza box here. Move that over there. And I tell him, you have this movie that just came out, This Is Not Financial Advice. And he's like, yeah, I did. Like, do you want to come on the show and promote it? And he's like, yeah, that'd be great. Let's go. So we set a date. And then after, you know, we talk about Veve, we talk about OMI, Dogecoin, we talk about the Cat, we talk about everything. And then after the podcast, we talked for like an hour. We talked for, the time we talked off camera was longer than the time we were talking on camera for. And a lot of it had to do with Veve. And I was like, hey, I know you and Andre and a couple of people kind of, you know, bought the top here. You know, why not dollar cost average? I was like, well, I haven't really paid attention to the product. I kind of just assumed that everything was kind of going down, because a lot of things are going down. It's like, yeah, it's a fair point. A lot are, but they've actually been building. They've actually been using a lot of their funds to go in and hire more people, like really competent people as well. They're still making millions a month. And he's like, okay, I didn't know that. It's like, yeah. So a super strong community, one of the strongest, you know, in crypto and NFT projects. And he's like, okay, you know, which ones should I get? And again, the conversation wasn't when is the bottom. The conversation wasn't, hey, you know, should I wait to get him? It was like, okay, all right, you told me. What do I get? Not necessarily saying that he like opened his checkbook or anything, but the two that we really kind of landed on were the partner statue and the gold and silver logo. So I'm telling the story on Spaces last night, and obviously this is how we get to Andre. I send him a message, and I assume he forwarded this message to Andre. That from high risk lending to Tesla to Pokemon and now Veve and OMI, what I'm best at is seeing things that are severely undervalued. Gold edition logo 405 on the floor from Manny Singh has no gift redemptions from it since the day he minted it on 3 September 2022. Lucky next owner will be surprised to learn that beyond just the gold logo version 1, they can also redeem the gold logo version 2, the Frankenfat, and 2 golden evil monkeys, and whatever they come up with in 2024. When people look at the price, they get sticker shock and shy and don't take the plunge. They just see the $4,300 that they have to pay. But they're all looking at it wrong. The price is what you pay, but the value is what you get. And there are other things in this app that get hype and they pump and they fall back down because the fundamentals aren't there. But the gold and silver logo has more utility than any other collectible on the app. Whereas hype is temporary, fundamentals are forever. And yes, most people can buy a used car or pay their mortgage. Oh God, what did I just do? No, Telegram's being updated. All right, I'm sorry. They could use a car or pay a mortgage. I don't remember. Or go on a sweet vacation, and then I go over all the reasons why he goes on, and I'll read you those reasons as soon as I get this message back up. But they're not looking at the extra 1,000 they're getting in redemptions, the network, the ability to converse with the CEO and COO of this billion-dollar business multiple times per year, and all the connections that you can make within that group. And this was last week, and he's like sold. He bought logo like a couple hours later, and then I messaged him again like yesterday or 2 days ago. Let's see what it was. 11. All right, so on February 9th, I said, fun news. There's a logo number 408, also no redemptions. Tell Andre he can get the same exact deal that you got. I said, okay, wow. And then he's like, is it number 256? He messaged me back yesterday on Super Bowl Sunday. We're literally like in the second quarter. As like number 256, like no, number 408. Get the right one. And he says, is that the only one with no redemptions? I'm talking to Andre right now. I was like, yes, it is. That's the only one in the entire market with no redemptions. And then he literally got it a couple minutes later. So that's how we got Andre to get that gold logo. So it's somebody that, again, he already has a Superman. He has, I think, a Partners. I think he has the Riso and Todd. A lot of the whales, they get a lot of grails. Why do they do that? Because that's the things that are most likely to give you that best ROI. And they are cool. They are fun to play with. And, how did I go and convince these guys to go and that haven't really touched the project in years? How did I go and do it? Just tell them what's coming. Like you don't have to embellish. You don't have to lie. Like, tell them the truth. Like, tell them, hey, watch a Randy Chavez video. Look at all of these catalysts that are coming in the next couple months. Do you want to buy things after they've already 5x? Or do you want to buy it kind of down here? Again, the conversations with whales are never, when do I time the bottom? When should I buy? Do you think this could go lower? I mean, sometimes it's like, hey, what we do have price predictions on certain things, but most of the conversations are just like, what is, the best things to buy? What is the one that's going to be most easily liquidated? What's going to be the best ROI? So then I posted on yesterday. And by the way, this picture is not Andre's. The picture is mine. The picture, I just took it. I was at the Super Bowl party yesterday. Oh God, where is it? There's so many memes. So shout out to Andre Jick for having a gold logo. And guys, Pro the Doge is great. 250,000 followers over on the X. Great dude. He's friends with Andre. He's friends with a bunch of people. Andre Jick's be having 2.2 million subscribers on YouTube. That's a lot. That's not an insignificant amount. That's a quite a significant amount. I haven't really talked to him about doing more content yet. He might in the future. I mean, the purpose of him getting this, or one of them, is to go and get these redemptions, is to go and get these, and that gift that keeps on giving. So at some point this year, you will see Pro the Doge and you will see Andre Jick both at a convention. New York or San Diego Comic-Con, they could do it at DCOM, wherever Veve is, they're going to go at least once during this year. So, speaking of, where Veve will be, they will be at South by Southwest. That's from the 8th to like the 14th. Veve is at the tail end of that, though, with Marvel. And I know I think I said this the other day, but just in case y'all missed it, Marvel is going and they're rebooting the Ultimate X-Men. And for them to do that, that's not something that they take lightly. That's not something like, we'll just reboot it. It's time. It's something that takes like a long time of planning, like several months, if not years of planning. And well, I mean, they have a big announcement coming in the next couple weeks when they're at South by Southwest. The Marvel guys are going to be like the X-Men guys are going to be there. Let me see what Veve Magic has to say, because she's going to be there, and this is something I want to go over as well. All right, so join Marvel Comics Editor-in-Chief CB Cebulski and VP Executive Editor Tom Brevoort to be the first to learn what's coming next for Marvel's X-Men comics this summer. Again, they just announced that they are rebooting that Ultimate X-Men, and Peach Momoko is doing the design, so there's a lot of connections here. When everything you know about mutant kind will change, blah, 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 blah. All right, hold on. Yep, X-Men Mythos launches new era. Yeah, launch its new era. And in a broader conversation about the evolution of print and digital comics, join Marvel, the leaders of revolutionary technology and digital collectibles platform Veve, to discuss how the intersection of storytelling and tech are coming together in some exciting new ways in 2024. I honestly believe that some of the, not all of them, but some of the new releases, some of the new copies, they won't be on Marvel Unlimited. I believe that they are going to come to Veve, and I believe that you are going to be able to get new comics that come out every month. And yeah, you can pay the $6 or however much money it is to the store, or maybe you could pay the $6, $7 here on digital. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You have it here. It's NFT. You have it forever. You read it in AR. You read it in the Veveverse. Can't wait for that. Anyway, Veve. Speaking of Veveverse, we have Veveverse beta invites. I'll read the email in case. Oh shoot! I don't have to go back that far. All right, hang on. Where's the email? Hey, Randy Chavez, you have been selected to participate in the next round of Veveverse beta access. To be part of this beta round, please sign the non-disclosure agreement before 21 February. On 22 February, they'll go in and be like, all right, you know, we'll give it to you. So in about a week, they'll give it to us. Okay. Be advised that most of the people that got the invites are the same people that got them in December, but they were revoked because they didn't have that NDA sign, and then there's other things they wanted to do, whatever they were, I don't know. But that's most of those people. There are a couple of others. There's no real pattern. A couple of people, like originally they had like the Vault Builders be like one of the first ones, but then the pattern just there was none, or at least none that I could see. I'm guessing over like 100, 130 of them had gotten sent out. And again, it's like MCP points last year. A little bit here, a little bit there, and then at some point, everyone will happen. So that's something that's big there. Oh, look at that. David, you reposted Hugh Jackman, real Hugh Jackman, I'm saying fixed it, Wolverine and A-Hole, because it was Deadpool and Wolverine or Deadpool and Friends. Like Marvel went and they patented a whole bunch of movie titles called like Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Friends, Deadpool and Wolvie. So Hugh Jackman's just having fun calling Wolverine and A-Hole. That was the trailer last night that we got. It was pretty epic. I really can't wait for that. We're gonna have more trailers obviously come down as more trailers come as the movie gets closer. You know, we'll see. Anywho, David just went and happened to go and retweet that. I thought that was fun. But where was I going? Veveverse. Okay, so I would say maybe 100-something people. I would expect this to happen again in like March. Maybe not March. It's only a month away. Maybe early Q2. I'm really hoping that it's not like MCP and you have to slowly get there, you know, a couple hundred people at a time. Where one day, okay, we have enough beta testers. Let's launch this thing. Let's launch this sucker. Because I at this rate, you know, we wouldn't get the home space, which is just phase one, until like the end of the year, and that's unacceptable. So I'm really hoping that what's going on is them just going saying, hey, more beta. And again, this is just for the home space. This is not the IP branded worlds, which I really think they need to get out before Disney goes and does their thing with Epic, because you know you kind of want to have that first movers market. You do want to have just to have your name out there, just to also when that metaverse narrative hits, that'll do really well for OMI. Anywho, There's another one of one that is out today. The bidding started. Actually, the bid starts in like 40 minutes. It's a cool Spider-Man one, and it looks like it's a jack-o'-lantern that's throwing stuff at him. I can't tell. Or yeah, I can't tell what it is. Used of this Marx Brooks art cover was used as a variant Conan the Barbarian #4. Really? That's amazing. Well, yeah, rewarded. Okay. Um, I took a look at the Woody statistics the other day. There's somebody that has 202 Woodies, from Pixar on Veve. Dr. Prophet has 103. There's a lot of people that stack the heck out of him. Had so many empanadas yesterday. It was great. Reverend Alex G goes over and says, Deadpool and Wolverine resets the MCU. # discuss. So he didn't answer me. I think he's being a little what that call. He's playing a little hard to get there. So I got on and requoted my tweet and sent it to his tweet where I said, "Hey Veve, did you peep that Deadpool 3 trailer? When Secret Wars #5 on the Veve app, I totally spent some OMI on it. At the end of the trailer, Deadpool kind of fell on the ground. And what is that next to him? Well, that right next to him happens to be Secret Wars #5. You can't really tell in the photo. The Secret Wars #5 has Doctor Doom on it. It's really cool. I just hope that we get it. Kind of setting up for Secret Wars. Can I make it? Maybe. Hold on, I have to see. I haven't tried. You should be able to though. Okay, so Veve Magic should be able to though. Veve Magic is trying to test how it's going to be at South by Southwest. Because whenever I stream at New York or San Diego Comic-Con, the quality looks like I'm filming on a potato. And she obviously wants to get really good quality. Even if the video's not there, as long as the audio is good and we can hear what they're saying, I think that's fine. But again, just my opinion there. But yeah, Secret Wars #5. Really hoping we get that. Yep. The one that Andre bought, the #4300, that was Tales from the Riso. Andre Jix, 2.3 million subscribers. 132,000 over on Instagram. He's not yet in the Telegram group. He'll get there like tonight or some point. A lot of memes from that halftime show. Oh, Millie Tees goes and posts, wow, the gold Veve logo might actually end up being the biggest grail on the app like ever. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, partner statue is really great. Secret Rare Miles Morales, Secret Rare Spider-Man. These things are really great. Currently, though, outside of the Secret Rare Miles Morales, Veve Gold logo is outperforming a lot of, where I was outperforming a lot more money than Todd, a lot more money than partner statue, a lot more than Riso. It's pretty big. And now as you get a lot of these big internet celebrities that are coming in, what do you think is going to happen? You have somebody like, let's just use these two guys, right? Andre Jack and Pro the Doge. They have their friends at the iced coffee hour. They'd be like, hey, listen, this has the most utility on this app. A lot of people in NFT projects, they want utility. And some utility is like, honestly, a lot of utility from what I've seen in random NFT POP projects is like, oh, if you have this, you get the chance to go and buy this. Like, it's just like, which I guess is kind of similar to like Club 33 at Disney, where I don't know how much you have to pay initially and then how much each year. But it's like, okay, you get to go here and spend more money, and which is really, really cool. Disney does a great job with that. But a lot of the other POP projects, like, okay, now you get to spend money on this no-name IP, on this thing that nobody knows or cares about. Now with Veve, this has more utility than anything else on the app. So that's going to get a lot of the Web3 peeps. Okay, it's the utility that keeps on giving every single year. The only other project I think that has more utility than this is probably Feesh's. Link down below to mint a Feesh. And the Feesh are all so cool. I should be getting my DJ Octo soon. I ordered a DJ Octo because he looks so freaking cool. And then you have their friends, at the iced coffee hour. You have Graham Stephan. Graham Stephan? I can never remember his name. I think he was a millionaire at like 20. He's pretty successful, and he's very, very frugal. Like so somebody that is so wealthy and so successful, you know, he waits till at night to do his laundry because electricity is cheaper. Why would he go and spend $4,500 on a logo? I'll heckin' tell you, because of the ROI. That ROI is probably going to be one of the best ROIs on the app because there's so few of them. You're going to have a lot of people that see that for the ROI, and again that the ability to converse with that CEO and COO of that billion-dollar business, soon to be multi-billion-dollar business. Going to be pretty wild. Oh, another buddy of mine just got the Veveverse invite. Wonder if he should sign the NDA. Just tell him to send it, to sign it. Anyway, we got some more news to go over before we get to the questions here. But yeah, that's Omili T saying the gold logo might actually be the biggest grail in the app. I mean, it'll be worth tens of thousands. Will it be worth six figures? That's a lot. I think Partner Statue and Secret Rare Spider-Man and Miles Morales have a better shot at getting to six figures, to that $100,000 mark. And I'm not saying it won't, and I'm not saying that none of them will. I'm saying that the other three are probably the ones that I would bet on first, and then this would probably come in fourth. Again, the reason I like it is not because of the ROI. I like it for that reason. That's fine, but it's just everything else that you get with it. You're in the cool kids club now. You get that. This came from an actual Joe Biden tweet, or the person running his account, saying just like we drew it up after the 49ers win. Not Hillary Duff. Hillary Clinton actually had posted something like that as well about Taylor Swift. Absolutely wild. All right, so here's something. Dora, Nickelodeon, and Paramount yesterday had this deal with whoever played with CBS. And the deal was, okay, let's have the normal football game, and then let's have the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon with like a 7-second or a 5-second delay, and we could have SpongeBob and Patrick call the game, be the announcers. They have Dora telling us what sacks are. They have the Ninja Turtles going in and shooting pizza at everyone. Really cool, really fun. And isn't this a little reminiscent of a few months ago where they had a deal where they said, "Hey, watch football in Andy's room," and they did. And didn't Veve retweet that? They did retweet that. Why? Why did they retweet that? What is this deal going on between football and Nickelodeon / Paramount? I mean, it's safe to say that we probably have we have Paramount, but safe to say that we have like Paramount, Nickelodeon. Because when I asked David, how do we keep like big IPs interested in Web3 when stuff like Recur fails, when stuff like, you know, when these things have kind of fail, and it says like we already got those licenses. Like, oh shoot. So most likely that is done, you know, that's fine. And because we have Disney, you know, we have ESPN. I mean, I know it's a subsidiary of Disney and is part of it, but have to have it. And we have Nickelodeon with all this Paramount stuff. I don't know what the connection is. It's likely going to be something that is going to be very simple when looking back on it. But that's something I'm really, really interested in the long term. Because they have, I mean, they can keep secrets like nobody's business. I mean, like, did anyone know we had a Funko partnership? I don't think so. They can go and do stuff at a moment's notice. I mean, did anyone realize that they had an Alibaba partnership? Not until David went and threw up his Instagram post about that. Like, oh shoot, and people are still underestimating the value of that. But there's a lot of things that happen where we don't know about it until, you know, boom, game time. Now, like the comics, we can kind of guess what's coming because, you know, Marvel had these announcements with X-Men. What I asked David last year with QR codes. You know, obviously we can make that assumption with OMI because we have articles saying, hey, this is what's coming, and we could read in between the lines. When you redeem your OMI for bronze tickets, where does it go? Foster literally himself says, not my wallet. It's not a Comey's wallet. It'd be burned. I think that there's going to be a NFL, some type of NFL or Nickelodeon announcement, you know, later this year. I don't know what it is. Anyway. Moving on past Dora. Dora. Huge news coming in from Speedy Comics. This is Rashid Al Farooq going and saying, introducing a possible game-changing move in the world of grading. With recent events emphasizing the need for accuracy, AGS grading is stepping up to possibly be the ultimate power play. Renowned for their AI grading and top-notch marketing campaigns, AGS has forged an unbeatable partnership led by visionary CEO, partnering up with Speedy Comics, a social media maestro with a knack for going viral. AGS is poised to dominate. With strategic ties to booming collectibles market in that region, this collaboration could revolutionize grading. Keep your eyes peeled for what's next and how. He will be on the podcast talking about that again. He was on the podcast last year. It was one of my favorite ones. He legit texted Andrew Tate while I was on the podcast. Thought that was hysterical. The memes were fire. Todd McFarlane's up over $700. That's really cool. Foster Hilt goes and posts the intro of MCP priority waitlist, along with MCP bonus points, bronze tickets, and exclusive crafting has been a great first step in rewarding collectors. I'm looking forward to seeing even more ways introduced to reward users who utilize the Veve and OMI ecosystem over time. God, I love him. And again, go watch that interview with him in Comics and Crypto from a couple days ago. Snap, lay off 10% of global employees workforce, around 500 employees. There are a lot of people that there are a lot of companies that did the wrong thing because their revenues were down and they did not have a lot in the war chest, and now they have to lay off people. Or there's places like Meta that laid off people. There was Twitter or X laid off like half their staff, and they're doing quite well now. Veve, which was very, very small to start, had a lot of in-house things to fix. They went and they hired Mitch, they hired some really competent people. They're hiring more all the time now because they never stopped getting revenue. There's a lot of these other smaller NFT projects that go in and they just spend money they don't have. That run rate is too high. And let's just look at Quid. Quid, they raised how many tens of millions of dollars from Animoca? And they're thinking, okay, Animoca's got unlimited money. We can spend as much as we want. And then when the revenue doesn't come in, and Animoca's like, listen, yeah, we if you guys performed, we were going to give you more money, but no way are we going to throw good money over bad money. You guys are done. So Veve has not raised, they have not sold part of their company yet. This is something that I really, really hoping they do at some point, raising tens, if not $100 million to see what they can do with that. I'm very, very curious. And I would love Veve to go public so we could find all these freaking things out. Where are we at here? There's that. Oh, all right. So I won a little bit of money in a pool yesterday. I have 179 million OMI now because I use that to buy more OMI. I will go and in the next couple of weeks buy a little bit more, and I will get to 180 before the end of the month. And then what happens? Where do I go from there? I will get as much as I can in March, but be advised, guys, in April, I do have to pay taxes. That might stop my OMI buy. So I'm gonna go and work as much as I can. I'll get that 180, and then I'll do what I can in March, and then we shall see if I can get to 185. It's gonna be a big month. Mr. MC1 says, do you have the first digital comic, Marvel Comics #1, and first digital collectible, Batman 100 by Todd McFarlane on Veve? It's a very new poll, but you can go vote yes, absolutely both. You only have Marvel Comics 1, you only have the Todd Batman 1, or you don't have either as of yet. Veve Viral goes and comments saying, literally my two biggest holdings on Veve. Their historic significance is what brought me here. We're 100%. Ooh, I got a lot of messages I'm not getting back to. Deadline over on the Twitter or X saying, I cannot believe my eyes. This is absolutely insane. Veve is on a path to become a behemoth, and I don't see anyone stopping them or getting in their way. What a time to be alive. Welcome, Andre Jick. So I'll just go over the rest of these real quick, over the quote tweets, so I don't have to keep going back to them. All right, let's get this spread. And the quote tweets are DeLorean Time Machine saying, welcome, Sleeping Comics, giving those eyes. There's a couple conspiracy theories out here that I'm going to kind of quash right now. Pro the Doge and Andre Jick haven't really paid much attention to Veve and Omi in like 2 years. So when people go and they say, okay, we have two big internet celebrities getting a gold silver logo right after Disney announced something with Epic, they must know something. Guys, they literally like didn't, outside of me and Pro the Doge going and talking about Veve like 2 weeks ago on the podcast, and like this last week has been the most we've talked about it, the most those two have talked about it in years. So I gotta quash those dreams that people think like, yo, they know something, we're going to the moon. I agree, we're going to the moon, but not because of those reasons, not because they know something, not because of any inside information. They just happen to get in at a time where it near the bottom was a little while ago, and now things are starting to look up. I mean, Bitcoin's over 50K, or it was. I think it's like 49.8 now. As much as I would love to believe that like they knew and they were going to start putting in tens of thousands every week, first step, baby steps, and really what they know is just what is public. Then you have, all right, I read deadlines. I have Inform Mint saying let's freaking go. Got Felix Bowden saying Andre Jick was the reason I got into Veve back in the day. He's a legend in cardistry. I think so as well. There's a Discord sweepstakes that had went on. Dan Cowperthwaite has gotten a juggernaut, so good for him. Who utilized system? Yep. That's Foster. It's Comey. Good boy. Do you guys know Amelia Earhart's plane was found? I had no idea. And yeah, so that's a thing. I'm not going there. So okay, that's it. We are good now to get to the comments. Sorry for all those I have neglected. A long day. Vladimir Columbus says, let's get this bread. What's up? Wes, give me those mind blown emojis. Connor saying time to spill the beans, Randy. So be advised, guys. I mean, I can speculate about Veveverse all I want, but they're like after the 22nd. I mean, I could still speculate and talk about, oh, hey, some stuff that hasn't come out, maybe this stuff, but I can't talk about what I see. And if you guys are thinking, okay, well, Randy is on YouTube all the time, he's always talking, he's bound to slip up. Guys, my security clearance for the military is very high. You are barking up the wrong tree if you think I'm going to make a mistake and slip up. Yeah, that ain't happening. But I will say this though, I could probably hint and infer at a couple things. Again, I won't be able to say actually anything, whatever, but I could be like, oh, if you ask me like, oh, I don't know about that, but that might be something cool that I would love to do and would be doing right now if I could in the Veveverse. I could do like little stuff like that, but I can't say like, guys, gotta look at this. So I just want to go and kind of quash those expectations again. Jamar Reese saying let's freaking go. What's up, Jamar? Duck and Cover says evening all. Good evening, Duck and Cover. How's it been? Is that Yertle the turtle you got there? I do want to go in and ask you guys to do me a favor if y'all could, because it's I am going live for y'all. If y'all can like smash that like button right, that's right down there. It's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, smash that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Okay. Jomi, what up? Walmart says, what type of computer will you be using? I don't know what you need. I don't know if it can be what it can be run on or what type of software you need. I'll keep y'all posted. Omar says, let's go. What's up, Omar? And R says, hello, what up? BLRM says, yo, let's get this bread. I do love this game. It says, we come together at the turn of the tides. Yes, we do. Robert says, whenever I see that, I think of Gandalf, like, I'll be back to you at the turn of the tide. What's up, Miss Planet Prophet? Planet Vampire says, I just bought another 1.2 million OMI a few minutes ago. Not a lot of large sell orders on BitForex. Very nice. I haven't taken a look at the price in about 30 minutes, so let's get here. I feel like SpongeBob was like, oh, I haven't eaten one of these babies in about 20 minutes. I forget I think that was just a normal Krabby Patty. Huh, nice. Up 1.5% now. Yay. 000758. Non-profit thumbs up. Isn't OMI burning with every purchase in the market? I mean, that's for the the non-circulating supply, so that doesn't really matter. You'll get a lot of OMI burn from the circulating supply in the next couple months, though. Michael Photography says, pretty annoying on seeing people get invites who haven't been here longer than I have, and I'm pretty active on the web app. I mean, it's just random. It's just pot luck, it's just luck of the draw. So yeah. Harpan says, now I can put up my 685 Plutos in the Veveverse without getting access taken away. Let's go. Hopefully it can handle all of those Plutos. I gotta take a picture. But yeah, I've been calling all whales. There was a video I did the other day. It was a live stream, and it was kind of late at night, and I was like, yeah, it was like a week and 1 or 2 days ago, last Saturday. I had basically just said, like, guys, I'm calling all whales. I'm doing all this. I'm going to war for y'all. What did Dr. Prophet post? All right, so Anthony Duca, who is CEO of Cavernous. Oh, actually, let's go to Cavernous first. Cavernous saying, imagine collaborating across MetaQuest, Apple Vision Pro, mobile, and desktop. Cavernous Spatial Connector for Unity, 3D, and Unreal Engine makes it easy and fast to do. Unity and Unreal Engine. Huh. Aren't those the things that... No, never mind. Multi-user copresence, persistence, voice and video streaming data, synchronization on any device. Really cool. Mr. MC1 signed up for early access. Anthony Duca says this is a first. Mobile and desktop all connected and synchronized. Why build a single user 3D experience when you can easily add Cavernous Spatial Connector and instantly get multi-user collaboration and create magic across all devices connected? This experience is controlled by my iPhone via touch. It's incredible. And they have Dr. Prophet giving the fist bump. Dr. Prophet, I believe, is quite good friends with them. Yeah, should be able to, though. Okay. Where was I? Near one R says, Randy, just got my bag to 52 million OMI. OMI to the moon. Congrats a lot. That is a very, very big wow. That's a lot. Keep it up. Get to 55 and then 69. You know, for the lols, for the memes. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. No, I'll be happy if I could get 200. I won't be able to, but with something that's coming up, I'm doing a consult soon. I might be able to get up to like 185 should be a goal that I should be able to get fairly easily. I hope, unless it goes up before then. But 185 is something that I should be able to get. And then 190 is going to be hard, but not impossible. So I'll keep y'all posted with that. Doctor of Stuff saying, my bay, sorry I'm 38 minutes behind, but you know what? I had a lot to talk about today. Where was I here? Oh, God. Ms. Monroe, what's up, Doctor? Dr. Stuff says, what's up, Ms. Spine Prophet? Great to see you. UK Tings says, move on and get into realty. I know what you're trying to say, but yeah, no, this is the best. Dr. Stuff is being super nice, saying hugs your way. Time investment, Dr. Stuff, just finished watching your interview with Sanjay. Great convo there. Yeah, those two, both highly intelligent, both very, very, just good quality people. I love those people. UK Tings has made money from Veve and still hates it. I don't understand that. Sagittarius saying, hello, fam. Keep it going. Great things are coming. Agreed. Turtle says, Veve, OMI, and Veveverse update video. Veveverse, let's go. I can't wait. This is gonna be a lot of fun. We're just gonna, oh God, no. Turtle, no. Did I get, okay. All right, we're good. I thought I accidentally like deleted and blocked Turtle, but I did not. It was someone else. Doug Cover says, for now, TLP have big plans for utility on their NFTs. The London police? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. London police does have big plans. Planet Prophet says, oh my God, crypto. Mr. MC1 says, hi, Randy and all. Well, hello, Mr. MC1. How's it going, fam? Sven Donjin saying, hi, all. John M saying, enjoy the Veveverse, Randy. I shall. Felix Meltzer says, hey, guys, what up? Planet Rose, what's up? Crazy. Thanks, Tommy. Hi, Sanjay. Hey, Dan. Everyone's saying hi to each other. There's stuff. My copium tastes phenomenal. Smash that like button. Ordi. What is Ordi? Up 230? Or are you up 230 on Ordi? Is that when you say Ordi? Is that like ordinals? Oh no, Ordi's up 11% on the day. It's $69. Very nice. Coming nice down below at 69. It is down for the month, but it is up like 3x on the 3 month. So it do be going in a good trajectory there. I imagine the max, yeah, max goes back way. I mean, if you could have got this, literally could have been a 20x for y'all. For some of y'all, if y'all got back in like October. Ow. Which that's super incredible. I'm gonna stick with OMI for now though. Hi, Bess was saying people who hate Veve that watch Veve streams need to schedule a meeting to executive making their decisions, discuss moving on. Too nervous, looking clownish. I mean, so doctor stuff is probably a. I think, yeah, doctor. We'll start with doctor stuff, and the other one I'll say for later. Probably a much better person than I am, who's more compassionate. That says he sees someone that's clearly hurting. He sees someone that their life is not going well, and they're acting out and they're saying bad things, and instead of being like me that just okay, I just blocked them because I'm not dealing with that. The other stuff's like hugs, man. You need it more than anything, and I gotta respect that as so much because he's doing what I am not doing, and just being a all around better human. There is hopefully, as the months and years go on, I can grow to be a little bit more like Doctor Stuff and a little bit less like the bad parts of me that just kind of ignore human suffering. But again, that's my hope. Just trying to recognize that. Maybe if I verbalize it, it happens. Big A saying, good afternoon, everyone. So it's Big A, good to see you. I said, hey Doc, how you been, friend? Nice pump we having today. Yeah, crypto going hard. The incorrigible goat slayers. Hey Randy, recently added you on the Instagrams. VVD Gens Unite. I don't really go on the Instagrams, but let's see here on who followed me recently. Are you? I got spam from Sanjay. Give me likes on everything. Oh, incorrigible goat slayer. All right, yeah, there you are. All right, I requested to follow you, and maybe you follow me back. I don't know. So agreeing. Let's see if Bitcoin can finish the day above 50K. That would be really bullish. I don't know if that's a. Oh God. I have hiccups. No, I don't. But let's see where we at here. At the Bitcoin. 49.7. Still up 3% on the day. It was down to 49.5. But it was at 50.2, I think. We're down to 49. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens on the last little thing there. But we have a post here a couple minutes ago from Up Crypto saying, I don't own a Todd, Walt, Secret Rare Spider-Man, Miles Morales, or a gold and silver logo. Up Crypto does not own any of those top 5. It says, I fluctuate between Diamond and Master Collector. I'm not in any of the exclusive Veve official groups. But what I am is patient. I've been able to slowly build up my account, buying things at 90% off and injecting very minimal fiat. Buying here and there. Yes, I'm cheap as heck, and that's my strategy. I'm grateful for times I've been lucky and able to score something substantial. I used 20,833 of my MCP points on the lucky drop and got lucky and turned 20 gems into 750 by flipping the gold lucky. I think that was the first confirmed sale we have. He's saying you don't need to win every drop or every time. A random win here and there can get you significantly ahead of the game. I guess my point is that everyone has an opportunity here. You don't have to have a trillion MCP points. You don't have to pump in your life savings. You don't have to max out your in-app OMI. Just being a patient participant can get you where you want to go. Even as a collector at heart, you can't own everything. The chase and the journey is the best part of collecting. That is really cool. I really, really like that that he was able to go and get that. That's someone that's super patient. That's someone that I feel like deserves to go and not only be selected but get that secret rare. I was gotta give him the preach sign there. All right. No, where was I? Yeah. Mr. Plan Problems, if anyone has any special mints, mint hunters will buy. They will. I had the conversation. I have the 1337, which is a really big number for people. Dragon from yesterday's drop. Now that drop made like $15,000. Not really a coveted drop, but it is a special mint. Any type of special mint, in my opinion, is going to be akin to a sub 100. So the Year of the Rabid Dragon right now is $18 on the floor. I think it's like 60. Yeah, $60. I'm sorry, 55 now on the sub 100s. So somebody said like, hey, I'll give you like 2x the floor of like $35. I was like, okay, well, that's not the floor of the sub 100. So if you have a mint, like a special mint that is recognizable to everyone, not just like one or two people, but that's recognizable to everyone. Generally what I find is that like 420, kind of like the floor, 666, kind of like 888, 777. Those things are kind of like what the floor of the sub 100 should be. So I, people can try. I could try to talk someone out of it. Like, well, listen, it's special to me. Most people don't know about this. This is really not that special. I'm giving you double the floor. That's a really good deal. Imagine what you can do by doubling up on this. But again, I spent $25 on it. The floor is like $16. Want to give me like $35? Like it's not double the floor. Like it's so just know what your stuff is worth. And if anything, just ask. If anything, you have any questions, just give me an ask. Matthew Lambie says, before people jump the gun, the Disneyverse may just connect to the Veveverse. That's most likely what's going to happen in like a year and a half. You'll probably see a connection. The reason why I say that is because why so long is because Disney and Epic just announced the metaverse that they're doing. That's not something that is ready in like 2 days. That's not something that's ready in a few weeks or even a few months. I mean, unless they were working on it for like months and months prior. This is something that the footage we saw wasn't gameplay. It was just stuff being rendered, which is fine. But the gameplay is going to be something different. We don't know what it's going to be like yet. And again, you don't need crazy good graphics to have a good game. Some of the best games don't have really that good. Like Lego Star Wars, Lego Harry Potter, like Lego games are great, and they're just they're Lego graphics. They're kind of like not 8-bit, but a lot of the great games are 8-bit. There's a lot of really cool stuff. But I do think we were supposed to get we're supposed to get phase 1 of Veveverse a year ago. We're Q1 of last year. We're likely not going to see it until late Q2, maybe even Q3. And the IP branded worlds after that, which again they should have been working on for a while, that might be really quick. And I'm really hoping we get that, Q4. But I would not, let's say Disney has been working on this for, I don't know, like 6 months to a year already. And, them and Fortnite, they borrow each other's workers, whatever, and they go to work on this together. And let's say they release later this year. And let's say Veveverse releases later this year. They would have to kind of build up their own bases first before any chance, I think, of interoperable, unless they become interoperable at like the same time, from the get-go, which would be wild, but that could be cool. But for that type of thing, I do think there will be a connection, but I really don't think that connection comes right away. I think we have to wait on that. It's great. It's a fun announcement. And there's a small chance that they're not connected at all and there'll never be any interoperability. That's a very, very small chance. I'd say less than 1% on that. Most likely, though, they'll be separate, but there'll likely be some type of connection. Just, hey, you have this skin, now you can have you have this NFT, you can get the skin, and it'll have a special VV thing on it or something. I don't know. Planet Rose Telegram. Yep. Oh my God! It says Andre's part of the millennial money with Meet Kevin and Graham. Yes, he is. He's a good lad. The guy says Dark Brandon pumped Bitcoin to 50. today. Build back better. Dark, bro. That's great. Mr. Planet Profit saying, how do you keep getting OMI, Randy? Like, I have a job, right? I've been working for like almost a year after I, retired for 2 years, but I've been, ooh, new story. Oh, a buddy of mine is a teacher, was in the teacher's lounge and just said out loud, Bitcoin back at 50,000. Someone asked who, then the topic changed. Oh my God, that people don't understand what Bitcoin is. People don't understand this tech. We are so freaking early. Vladimir Columbet saying, Randy, did I hear you correctly? Andre Jake is talking about the silver logo. Well, he bought one. I mean, now it's under mine and Pro the Doge's tutelage, but he did buy one. And it's likely that he will talk about it in a video at some point. I would love to go and kind of talk with him on a video. I'd love to get him on the podcast again. Let's see if I can do that. Mo Collection says, yo, yo, yo. What up, Mo? Orange Bag Lady. Look at those eyes. What up, Orange Bag Lady? How you doing, fam? How's motherhood treating you? You getting enough rest? Getting enough nutrition? I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you're having a blast. I know the first couple months are impossibly hard, and everyone's tired, but it gets easy. From what I've heard, gets easier and better. I remember about 5 years ago, maybe a little bit more than 5 years ago. My friend Dan came into the office. I was like, "Hey, I'm having another kid." I had two girls, and then this one, and I was like, he's like, I'm having another girl. I was like, "Oh, are you gonna try for a fourth?" Then it's like, "Nah, bro, I'm just destined to have a girl." Yeah, he snipped. And that was over 5 years ago, and today is his daughter's 5th birthday, and it's just like, Randy, it goes so fast. It's like, I know. 5 years ago, we were working together, and yeah, it's goes real fast. Mr. Planet Profit says, "Yo Mo, meow meow meow." Mo Collection says, Randy, Disney, NFT pirates, and Disney Metaverse. Something very, very big is coming, according to David Yu. What did David Yu say? What did he say? Who has he been talking to? David. I feel like Barrett. Like, who have you been talking to? Let's go to the David Yu profile. I mean, he retweeted Hugh Jackman. He retweets a lot of stuff. I love the new video recording feature. New dragon stamps from New Zealand post office. Be part of the beta users. He retweets Taylor Swift as Chucky. That's his daughter, I guess. That's so cool. And then David Yu going and retweeting Disney saying this is going to be epic. Why would he retweet that unless Disney gave him the nod of like, hey, you will might be connected in some way. What the way is, we don't know. Most likely, I would say that would make the most sense. Hey, you have a Lightning McQueen collectible. You can use a Lightning McQueen skin on this Fortnite game or something. Like you don't have to pay the $20 for it, whatever it is. I don't know how that would work in Fortnite, but I mean they have Lightning McQueen literally in the trailer. I said soon-ish. Again, we just don't know what that connection will be. If again, most likely there'll be something, but we don't know. So I'm betting we'll be able to buy OMI from the app on top of having it listed on at least one big centralized exchange all before June. Yeah, we'll definitely have OMI to be buying from the app. I don't know if it'll be that early. I guess Q2, April, May, June. Yeah, maybe by June. It may be in the middle of June. I definitely think we get in Q2. We definitely get at least one exchange. I don't know if it'll be a big centralized exchange. You want to start off small, but yeah, buying on the web app would be great. Great. But yes, Randy, you said you hope to get one of your Cybertruck orders filled this year. You sell OMI to pay for it or finance such an awesome looking vehicle? I'll probably just finance it. I really wouldn't want to sell OMI for that. I'll just finance it and then make insane payments each month. Bill Gardner says, "What up, yo? What up, Bill Gardner?" It says the fudders piled on me yesterday, coming in waves, talking nonsense. Very immature bunch. We're putting them in their place when they started attacking my holdings. They would not mention theirs. That's because fudders in general, like the people that have been fudding this project, 99+% of them are not successful in any meaningful way. So of course they're not going to have, you know, really big holdings. Black Rob says, Bill, I love you so, I always will. Look at me in the passion eyes of May. Oh, am I ever gonna see my wedding day? Definitely coordinated attack all at once from people I've never heard of. I just block them. And it says, what were they coming after you for, Bill? Started with the Disney Veve connection. Yeah, futters are crazy. They're dumb. What about Veve land, Randy? Well, that the land might be back on the table after Coinbase wins the lawsuit against the SEC. But as of right now, it's shelved. A Comiverse today. Well, I mean, we're not going to get any big announcements today or even next week. We'll again, this is just to add more beta users. I don't think we get the home space until at least well into Q2, if not Q3. R Bear says, "Let's go, Randy. What's up, R Bear? How's it going, fam? Hope you're doing well." Yeah, right, man. This Planet Prop says, "No, I didn't know you had a job." Oh man, yeah, I went back to work last year. Randy, I do a couple different things. I mean, I'll do marketing, and then I also have I'll do it. Well, I'll save it as this. Every now and then I'll do an extracurricular job for some extra cash, but I just that and consulting, and the consulting is I mean, it could be very profitable if I get a lot of clients. Right now, I don't have a ton, but Mesu Lersu says, when OMI, I can't, basically a lot of what I would charge for consulting is really just me kind of telling friends like, hey, you should buy OMI. Because you know, you want to spread it everywhere, but the consultant fee, like for actual people, like, you know, there is a fee for that in general, because I really get into the minutia of certain things, get into the nooks and crannies, not just buy OMI and be rich. A lot of people just, they want to understand the company, they want to understand the process. I mean, there's a lot of different phases that a company goes through. What phase are they in right now? How do they go, and how are you justifying an EBITDA of this? You know, because they had 200 million since the inception, but that's been very, very wishy-washy because you had such big years in 2021 and 2022, and 2023's been down. So it takes a while, and it does take a skill set. Mesu Larsu says, when OMI to NFT, 1,400 plus comics, by the way. Bottom is in for sure. Get it. I don't know. I mean, let's go to the article. Let's see if there's any hint of timelines. I don't think there is. I've read through this article a bunch of times. The Medium article. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, OMI and its utility is one of the key business priorities of 2024. There's no particular order, and by no means a definitive list, meaning that there's other things that they're working on. But improving accessibility of the token is a priority. Goal is to have quick and easy ways, plural, for users to acquire and utilize the OMI token. So if it's multiple ways for users to acquire the OMI token, that could mean an exchange, that could mean multiple exchanges, or it could mean an exchange and then buying OMI on the web app. Again, multiple ways, maybe multiple exchanges and buying on the web app. And then utilize the OMI token. So how do you utilize it? We already have it for staking. That is not anything new, but OMI to bronze tickets makes the most sense. And then OMI to NFT, which they mentioned literally in the next paragraph, we are progressing plans around OMI to NFT. High priority focus for us, and we are currently working through details of a confidential partnership. More details will be revealed that at a later date. That's just going to be the bank or somebody that, you know, let's say somebody pays fiat for OMI, it does the transaction in the background. This does mean that previous forms of crypto pay in and pay out tested by Veve are no longer on the roadmap. Not to say that they won't happen eventually, but they are excited about announcing more than they can to watch that space. And then the season rewards, you know, the next season is going to start in under 2 months, start on April 1st. Rewards, perks, and bonuses will be progressively released. OMI to NFT. I mean, who knows? I'm hoping the end of this quarter, but I'm going to speculate on Q2. Part of Ghost Slayer, thanks for the ad back there on the Insta. I like posting Veve of all vids with music and effects on my story for any unfortunate souls who are addicted to seeing others doing Viva la Veve. Heck yeah. I always go full. I love your picture. My Bravo says, I will get a Pikachu. I would love Pikachu on this app. It hasn't, we haven't gotten it yet, but maybe one day. Maybe one day we will. And none of you better go on Veve's Pikachu. Yeah, that's my goal as well. I think that's everyone's goal. Get Pikachu on here. Polyverse roundtable. Sorry, I meant. Yeah, there. I'll be. Yeah, I have a Comicverse event at 6 around the Comicverse. But I just wanted to go and get kind of all the news out here from the last 2 days, talking about internet celebrities, and I feel like I know I did touch on that a bit, but we haven't really gone into playing those dominoes out, what that could mean. Most people, especially those successful people, internet celebrities, they've got a little bit of money. You know, maybe not tens of millions, although some of them do, but $4,500 is not a big thing. That's something that is very, very easy. Oh, we might have also just had another sale. Hang on, let me see here. Let's go to the Veve feed and see what we got. No, there's nothing on the Veve feed as of yet. I'm curious the one from yesterday though. I want to see that gold logo from yesterday. I just want to like it and be like, yo, it was 100 Jik bought. I guess it didn't have it. That's very strange. The Veve feed is electing not to use that data, but it might be on Stacker. So I'll take a look on Stacker. But first, we want to go over this. The top 4 selling secondary market comics on the 11th were Avengers #1, Uncanny X-Men #28, Daredevil #3, and Amazing Spider-Man #26. Top selling collectibles on the secondary market are the Lucky Rosso, Lunar Year of the Dragon, the Secret Rare stamp, the Year of the Rabid Dragon from Ubisoft, and the Lunar Year of the Dragon. That's the stamp. That's the rare, or ultra rare. Secondary sales. Oh, on the 11th, we had nothing yesterday. So, oh no, we did. Let me go to the day before, because that had to have been a lot. Actually, they're both not a lot. They're both like 20. Yeah, they only had $70,000 in gem purchases 2 days ago, and then yesterday's gem purchases. They actually didn't have that. They didn't put it on for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, 61,000 yesterday. Okay, not bad. But yeah, let me go to see Stacker real quick, because Stacker has all the data. Sometimes it is delayed though by a few hours, so we'll see. Good. Nope. The last one was okay. Well, yesterday we had. I guess we have Andre Jik's wallet now. Let's see what he has. Let's see how much stuff he has. After buying that logo. The last thing he bought was in November of 2022. Was a Spider-Man, and then he bought Vader. He bought the Vader set. He has a partner stat. He has 2 partner statues. Oh, he's got 2 Spider-Mans. So Andre Jik has 2 partner statues, a bunch of Spider-Men. He has 3 partner statues. Hold on, we got 1. We got number 3658, number 535, number 1438. Wow, Andre Jik has 3 partner statues. That's epic. Pluto. Yeah, Latina's Deadpool comic books. Wow, Andre Jik's he's got 4 partner statues. Oh my god, that is just absolutely incredible. All right, so he's got 4 partner statues. That is insane. And again, it's only like $8,000, but you know, not 9 grand, whatever. But that's still really cool. Lavicorn coming soon, Marking Time, Batgirl, Board Cube, Enterprise, The Thing, Mr. Oh, he's got a bunch of Marvel Mighties. That's really cool. Steve Rogers, John Paul. He's got like he's got the Ecto ones. He's got a Superman that you cranked as older one. You got a Dragon Girl, Amazing Spider-Man, Marvel #1, House of X #1. Got DeLorean, only one DeLorean. Oh no, he's got all the DeLoreans. All right. New Mutants, Oceana. All right, I wanted him to have a. Oh, he's got a bunch of the Tokidoki stuff. He's got Bruce Timm. He's got Jim Lee. He's got a lot of FAs. He's got Buttercup. He's got all right. So he's got 4 partner statues, which is nuts. But yeah, they're gonna tell their friends. They're gonna tell me Kevin. They're gonna tell Graham Stephan. Hello. Interesting. I might have taken the dog out a little bit. Mesu Lersu, Heart. Always King says congrats on the beta, dude. Gracias. Plato's Vault. Not all gold logos get metadata on a Mutascan. That's why we can't see all sales, unfortunately. Meow. Yeah, the last one was from today at 10:05, so that actually was it from Meta to MetaJohn. So yeah, the floor is now 4,500. So there's 2 at 45. There's one at 45, and then there's one at 46, and then it goes up to 6,400. So there's really only 2 left that you could get. What's up, Ronnie Lido? And the reason why you can only really get 2 of them is because there's one at 4,500, there's one at 4,600, but there's none at 47, none 48. That it doesn't. The next one left after that is number 78 at 6,400. So, like I said, not a, and I want another one. I do. All right, Lowes, my goal on Veve currently now is to get first appearance Spider-Boy collectible. I hope we get him. I'll be on around the Okomiverse at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna go let the dog out. I'm gonna go do a bunch of stuff. But that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say, bring back Dashie, and I will bring back the Dashie next time. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. Okay, where am I? End stream.